Dream responds, if you do enjoy this video and you are part of the 90% who aren't subscribed, make sure you do and help me reach my dream of making this my full-time job. So Dream has responded to the recent allegations and the rumours that he had been doxxed, and the allegations from his ex-girlfriend who actually accused him of rape. This all goes into a lot of detail. There's a lot of information to get into. So Dream put this up on Twitter. Very important information, please read. And links to a document that is this. It says very important information. This document basically goes into the whole doxing situation and what's happening there, and it goes into the safety of his family and his ex-girlfriend's cheating and all these other allegations that she put out, and how what she is saying is actually due to some mental illness and some personal issues that she's going through. So let's jump straight into the first line. Recently, there's been a lot of drama going on involving me getting doxed and subsequent drama involving that. I generally like to keep drama off my platform, so I've been keen not to address anything in a super public way. There's a lot of important stuff that I want to talk about in this document, although I'm going to try and keep it as concise as I can. I'm going to try and get as much drama out the way as I can. Section 1 is the doxing summary. Recently, a dox released by a group of individuals in an attempt to harass and expose me. They said they did this due to the fact that I was egotistical and that I was not a good person in general. Obviously, whether someone is a good person is completely up for debate, but regardless of that, no one deserves to be harassed in that way. This group of people attempted to release information about my family, about me, and about my friends. Obviously, some things were true and others were false. Section 2 is my girlfriend. This is going to be a longer section than the last one because I think it's important to talk about. Back 3 years ago, I got into a relationship. This person was very loving and caring, and there's a lot of good memories there. She was very encouraging, and if it wasn't for her, I may not have even started YouTube. She encouraged me to pursue my passion and worked as hard as I can until I did when I first started. She helped me with my logo, and she helped me be less of a noob at Twitter and Instagram. Although we fell short after I started YouTube, I honestly have always held on to that and really appreciated it. I think it's important to start off with. She suffers from borderline personality disorder and other issues, and she did at the time, although she was on medication. A few months after we moved in together, she wanted to get off her medication because she was believed that it was making her self-harm. I discussed it with her and tried my best to be a supportive boyfriend. After she stopped taking her medication, she became very unstable. Although at the beginning of the relationship she was wonderful, she started to get abusive and she cheated on me on various occasions. While she was unstable, I always did my best to help her and make sure she was okay. I care a lot about her and her well-being, and I still do now, even if the time period was one of the toughest time periods of my life. Recently she's been flip-flopping on being positive or negative about me in public and private. A lot of people have tried to paint me as a horrible person based on things that she has said. At points in the past, she accused me of the following things and stated that I starved her. She even admitted that since all of these things are false, and as far as I'm aware, she told every person personally that these things are absolutely not true. I would never do those things to anyone, and it disgusts me to hear those things said. She told me that the reason she said those things is because friends she would meet would be fans of mine, and she wanted them to like her for her, not because she was Dream's ex. So her intention on doing that was to make them hate me. Again, she's in a horrible time period of her life, and I really wanted her to get the help that she needs. I've been in contact with her mother, and I've offered any help that I can and I can possibly give, and I've never talked negatively about her in public because I know anything I will say will be used as justification for hating on her, and that would contribute terribly to her mental health. I do not want anyone sending her hate, and I encourage anyone sending her hate to reflect. There's lots of people that make mistakes in the world, and not all of them have a popular ex-boyfriend though. She doesn't deserve any more hate than she already does. There are certain people that try and seek her out and cancel her or harass her for things that she's done in the past. And I really hope that talking in detail about this will make them stop. I don't want anyone sending hate on my behalf, and I've said this on many occasions. So as you can see, there's a lot of issues that are going on with his ex-girlfriend, and I do feel like people who have interviewed her and messaged her privately in the DMs just to get a video on Dream to expose him has really taken advantage of her mental health. Clearly, she suffers with loads of issues that Dream has tried to help her come to terms with and help her deal with. And people who are content creators and are out to make content on people like that are really exploiting and exposing their mental health for entertainment purposes. And I just think that on every level, mainly morally and personally, That is wrong, and if you have done that, I really recommend that you take your video down, because going to someone who has been in Dream's life and is suffering with so many issues definitely isn't the right way to go about it. But Dream then goes on to talk about the doxing. Now, this is what he's put. The reason this is relevant to the doxing, though, is that she had recently been in contact with people that want to do harm to me or my family. Again, I see the best in people, and I like to think that the people that are taking advantage of people with mental health issues are the true horrible people, not the people with mental health issues. From what I've heard, she has said a variety of things that are not true in an effort to hurt my career and make people stop being fans of mine. I was surprised when I heard this, because even still, as of yesterday, you had messaged me saying she loves me, wants me back, and that she's trying to get help. I thought we were friendly with each other. A lot of things have been said and are very obviously not true, which led me to believe that she was taken advantage of by people who really want to do harm to me. I think that people are taking advantage of people with mental health issues is a huge problem in today's world, and this is a really good example of that. I truly believe that my ex is as healthy and stable as she is a wonderful person. Another thing that she said is incredibly negative things about my appearance, saying that I'm obese or that I'm ugly or disgusting, going as far to say that I catfished her when we dated. She never said this publicly, but she said this in private to her past partners in order to make them not like me. Obviously, she says these things in order to hurt my reputation and to make me look bad, as well as make herself feel better for things that she has done. As for the catfish thing, this is very easily provable as false, and I know that she knows this, in which is why she has never said it publicly. I was fairly open about my relationship at the time to my friends and my family could easily confirm that. Shortly after we met in person, she moved in with me and we lived together for almost a year. It wasn't purely an online relationship. She was gone as far as to take fake pictures of me to people that she was romantically or sexually involved with, and would tell every single bad tale about me in order to make them not like me. For my appearance, she knows that I don't plan on doing a face reveal until after COVID, so she knows that I can spread anything, and the only way I can counter it is by releasing my face reveal. I'm not going to give in to that. All I can say is that I have not met in person with now multiple people that can confirm independently that she lies. On top of that, she has seen me in over a year, doesn't even know anything about the new me or other than the public stuff. Regardless, insulting someone's looks isn't something you should do, and I feel terrible that has been sent a fake picture. Even Dream's face reveal is being used against him, and I'm really glad that he's decided not to actually give in to this peer pressure. Another thing that was said is I have a contact with George and others to prevent them from saying anything negative about me, and that they get revenue split of my channel in exchange of that. That is a money operation, and none of us care about each other on YouTube. I know that sounds incredibly dumb already, but I thought I'd just mention it. Although I like to spoil my friends, I will go on record to say that they do not get any revenue split of my channel, nor do they get paid for being in any of the videos. Obviously we have contracts, but that's just standard with business. I've known Sapnap for about 9 years and we've been best friends for most of it. I helped Sapnap and George with all their videos, and they both don't ever post on YouTube before I even started YouTube. We've been together since the beginning and I love both of them like brothers. Bad Boy Halo 2. There's a video of her from a few weeks ago talking about how much I'm an amazing person, how she enjoyed our relationship. She's also posted TikToks with her laughing at old stories and with my character in the background. I like to think that this is the real her and not the things that she says while she's being manipulated. I truly think she's a victim here, and I really don't support the hate towards her at all. She deserves support and care, and honestly, in this little bit here, I just feel like Dream is really showing his true character by saying, although she's saying all these hurtful things and she's really trying to tarnish his reputation, he is refusing to give in to these things because he knows that it's actually the people that are out hunting the information gatherers that are doing the harm, not in any way, shape or form Dream's ex. And the final part of his statement. One of the reasons that I was afraid of saying anything about this is because I really don't want harm to come to her. I know that if she gets help, she can be a wonderful person, and I want that for her. I thought that this became more important enough to talk about though. So let me know what you guys think of all of this down in the comments section. I think Dream is going through a lot personally right now, and the main highlights that I can take from this is his ex-girlfriend is not to blame for any of this. It's the people that are hunting. And the people that are even trying to go and get his information, share his information online, I think it should be a criminal act, and it is a criminal act. Someone who wants to remain private whilst being quite a high kind of personality profile online should 100% be allowed to get away with that. That's my opinion. Let me know what yours is. I'm also looking forward to seeing Dream's face reveal at the end of COVID, and I know that you are too. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. For now, it's been Bitter. Much love, everyone, and peace.